June 25th, 1985. That was the day my journey as a push goddess began. I was a kindergarten graduate, and I went with my big sister to babysit. I was actually watching the Flintstones when the 7-year-old boy came in and looked at me, and he was holding a gun. And he said, "Run, or I'm going to shoot." I got up to run, and he still pulled the trigger. I had to learn first how to survive. My sister had to carry me over a mile with blood dripping down my pink Oshkosh pants. I then had to learn how to adapt. I had to learn how to adapt to live into an environment that the ADA hadn't even been signed yet. And then I had to learn how to live. I had to learn not just how to live, but really live and be happy with the situation. Thank goodness I had parents who taught me that I could be anything I wanted to be as long as I put that positive energy out into the universe. March 2011, I competed and won the title of Miss Wheelchair Michigan. I would go to hospitals and I would speak with people who were newly disabled, and I would explain to them, no matter what the circumstance, you can always think outside of the disability. You can always, get past this and live a happy, healthy life. And I would teach them the same, survival, adapt, and live that I was taught. August 2011, I competed for Miss Wheelchair America, and I took first runner-up. When most people, most of the title holders came with 10 events for the year, I truly wanted to make the lives of other people better, and I really felt like I needed to touch as many lives as I could. I actually went to Miss Wheelchair America with 52 events. It was the most that had ever been recorded. I did many things that year. I ran the Detroit Free Press Marathon. I wrote a book called Life of a Push Goddess, and I threw out the first pitch at a Detroit Tigers game. But that's not where it ended. At the end of the year, I knew I wanted to continue this, so I started a nonprofit called Think Beyond the Chair. My husband and I took a year of our lives when we went to the Republic of Panama. And I thought when I got there, I'm going to, do peer mentoring, I'm gonna talk about adaptive sports. But the problem is, after a month, we didn't see anyone in wheelchairs. We found out through the locals that they actually didn't have wheelchairs. So we started at an orphanage, and then we went to a school for special needs. The very first day at the school for special needs, there was a line wrapped around the school, and I asked the headmistress, I said, "Well, what's everybody waiting for?" And she said, "They're waiting for you, in the hopes that you could bring them a wheelchair." The parents actually have to carry the kids there if you want to go to school. So if you have a disability, you're very limited in your education, because once you gain so much weight, your parent can no longer carry you. The ADA is amazing. However, it's not enforceable. There's not an agency that actually will enforce it. You have to go to court to sue somebody to make changes. We really need to fix that. Here's some of our events for Think Beyond the Chair. And last year alone, we touched over 700 lives. When I came back from Panama, I wanted to continue to dream big. No matter what society thought about women in wheelchairs, I wanted to be a mom. So June 25th, 1985 is no longer the most important day of my life. It's July 14th, 2015. It's July 14th, 2015. It's the day my son was born. So my challenge to all of you is to ask yourself, how can you change the life of one person or a group, a community, the world? Thank you.